look good? Look good? Do I look good? All right.
You look good. Yeah.
How do I look? No, seriously, I really want to know your perspective. How do I look? Anyone? I'm going to be asking a lot of questions
Tall.
to you.
You look
Tall. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else?
Scared.
Scared? I look scared. I look scared. Anyone else?
White.
What was it? White? Thank you. Thank you. Any other? How do I look? That's good. That's good. Thank you very much for your help. It's hard to get honest opinions about your appearance. People usually stick to safe observations like white or tall. Thank you. I didn't even pay attention to appearance until I was just hanging out at my friend's kitchen and his dad just started talking. Mike, you're a good-looking kid. Look at that schnoz. It's a work of art. Yep, good-looking kid. You know, I'm kind of like you, tall, skinny. I want you to know something. You're gonna be all right. I married Will's mom after high school. We played basketball together, and yeah, she liked my personality. I mean, I think she fell in love with this goofy mug. Good-looking kid. Remember that. Now get out of here before I take a picture of your schnoz and put it on my mantle. Well, I mean, that was interesting. I didn't know how to respond. So I did. I mean, he gave me confidence when I didn't even need it yet. But it gave me some insight on how I looked. And besides my schnoz, I also, once 8-year-old went up to me and said, oh, what's that on your neck? Adam's apple. It's very large. Thank you. But this innocence, just seeing what he sees. So I'm going to flip the question. How do you look? How do you look? Now, this is very intimidating maybe. But what are things that you maybe feel self-conscious about that you think, oh, well, I'm not very proud of that? Because we're going to clap for you, and we're going to hopefully encourage you to be proud. So throw them out there. What are some of your beauty marks? Anyone? Throw them out there.
Short stature.
Short stature, yes.
Woo!
Yes. There we go. There we go. What other beauty marks do you all have?
I'm hippie.
Hippie, yes. Love it. Love it. What else? Anything else? Throw it out there.
Receding hairline.
Receding hairline. I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Anything else?
Thick thighs.
Thick thighs.
Yeah.
It's great to be around people that are comfortable in their own skin. And even, it might be easy to say they're beauty marks, but it's different to actually believe that they are. And there's no place that's more difficult than in the world of dating. So, now, I've been a bachelor my whole life. Not as proud as that sounds, but I've never gotten past the second date. I'm always thinking, oh man, I must be doing something wrong. Something's going on. I gotta fix something about my appearance. So, I go to my most trusted female friend. The most brutally honest one I could find. Becky. Well, Michael, since you asked me, I think there's a lot of things you could do. There's a lot of things you could do. I mean, first of all, not everyone's going to find you attractive, so just know that. But really, let's get to the point, okay? While you're here, while you're asking me these questions, well, I think look at your hair. I mean, look at your hair. I mean, you have the same haircut your whole life. I mean, the comb over, okay, not comb over yet, it's the side part, but I know you're going to hide something eventually, so let's just come out with it. It's a comb over. It's a comb over. So, yeah, get something more recent. I mean, I know hipsters are trying to bring back this whole side part thing, but you're not a hipster. No, you're not. Which brings me to my next point, the way you dress. I mean, have you ever seen Kevin Spacey in Pay It Forward? They kind of dress like him. Polo shirt, khaki pants, tennis shoes. I mean, if you're out to get like single soccer moms, perfect. that's really not who you're aiming to get. So appearance is important. It's important. First impressions. First impressions are very important. So I mean, think about it this way. So if you see a girl in a baggy T-shirt and sweatpants, I mean, you're not going to be attracted to her. Look, I know you prefer modesty, but really, come on. I mean, don't tell me you don't like a woman who wears something that shows off her. Okay, I know, I get it. I'm shallow. No. You're human. Oh, pulled the human card. All right. Can't beat that. But yeah, she was right. She was right. I am human, and yeah, I guess I'm just as shallow as the next person when it comes to appearance. But I really thought about it. What bothered me about appearing good for somebody else? I realized it was more focused on the fact that people got their value from their appearance. I mean, we live in Hollywood, so we see it all the time. You know, high heels, bleach blonde hair, you know, a shirt that was bought at the Baby Gap. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at, no, look at me, 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 look at me. Excuse me, my eyes are up here. All right, a little bit of a caricature, but you get what I'm saying. And so I realized, though, in all of this moments of searching about appearances, attention seeking for me is nothing new. 5th grade, Mr. Galinsky's class. Me and Alan were the bestest friends and the funniest people in Fridley, Minnesota. So, Mr. Galinsky said, hey, you two, if you two just do your work, and you can sing Sounds of the 70s at the end of class. How about that? Deal? Sky rockets in flight, whoop, afternoon delight. Shining is gone, my friend. We made love in my Chevy van, and that's all right with me. The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. The man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we will get together, right? We'll have a good time then, yeah. She was great. We were a comedy duo. Couldn't be messed with. But then 6th grade rolled around, and Corey didn't like the attention anymore. Corey Allen Kelsenberg, I was trying to hide his name and I didn't. Corey didn't want the attention anymore, especially this attention. And I kind of thought, well, I gotta go on without him. I mean, I'm funny, I have to make people laugh. I mean, how else are people gonna like me? So I got, in my opinion, funnier and funnier and funnier. By the time sophomore year in high school rolled around, boom, this guy was a stand-up show waiting to happen. But then I got voted on homecoming royalty, and I was offended. I make the jokes. I'm not the joke. I wanted to reject it. I thought, I'm going to make a statement. I'm making a statement. You can't do this. You know, this is for the good-looking people of our school. This is some stupid contest, a popularity contest. And my English teacher, Mrs. Rintola, offered me some advice. Well, Michael, yeah, you might be right. They could be making fun of you, or maybe people just like you. Did you ever think about that? No, I didn't. It never crossed my mind, because in my insecurity with how I looked, I thought I had to be liked by doing something besides be myself. So just thinking about it, whether it's Will Sr. or Becky or Corey or Mrs. Rintola, they helped me see myself differently. So I want to ask you one last question. The encouragement I received was crucial in me dealing with my own value, not basing it on appearance. So is there something that you need to tell someone? Is there some form of encouragement? It could be appearance-based or not appearance-based, anything. Is there something that you need to tell someone that you haven't? Think about it just for a second. Pick someone not in this room. Pick someone that nobody else knows. So it's not about showing how grateful you are to them. It's not about this appearing like, oh, wow, that was a strong move. It's about really just connecting, confessing someone's value. So, yeah, is there something that you need to tell someone? Throw it out there, anyone.
Mom, you're generous.
Mom, you're generous. Tell her. Anyone else?
My brother.
What would you like to say to him?
I'm proud of who you are.
Tell him. Anyone else? Just think about it. And tell them. Tell them. So, how do I